We live. We are live. 2, 3, 1, 4, 5. What's up, everybody? Really badass butter. Welcome back to my channel, brother, sisters, friends, foes, the motherfuckers that don't knows. No, I'm just kidding. Billy Badass Butter TV, man. Welcome back. Y'all, please click like if you so are inclined. Uh, yeah, big news day. Big news day today. Uh, Donald Trump found guilty in the hush money trial. People say it ain't nothing, but it is something. 34 felony counts. Man, it is something. Uh, he knew he was going to be found guilty. That's why he said Mother Teresa would have been found guilty. But news break, Donald. Mother Teresa wouldn't even be in that situation. No, she wouldn't have. She wouldn't have poked on a couple hookers. You know, it wasn't just Stormy. It was Karen McDougal, Stormy Daniels. Yeah, you poked them both, brother. Yeah, cold gangster player you is, man. But welcome to the world of convicts, brother. Welcome to the world of convicts. But hey, listen, and let me turn my thing back on. I just want to say to all the Trump supporters, I want to say, in order for me to become a Trump supporter, because they say because Trump is a convicted felon, the black people automatically love him now because he's one of us. But let me tell you, bro, in order for you to be one of us, you gotta go do at least I'll make it small. You gotta go do at least a day in the county jail, just one day, and take one fade, one head up, one head up. Donald Trump with a motherfucker 77, 78. We'll size you up real proper. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can bang, get it, go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? We'll keep watch for you, Trump, and you can get your squabble down. That'll make you official. That'll make you hood official. That'll make you convict official if you just get them up one time with a person your age, your size, your build, preferably, Aryan brother. You go head up with an Aryan brother, one of your own kind. You know, Same height, same weight. We'll size you up, man. Donald Trump, you get your little squabble on. Go head up with the with your ops, uh, or preferably a liberal. You could beat up on a liberal, Trump. You could go head up in the county, and that'll make you official. Get your squab on, get your take your fade, yeah, and then you'll get my vote. You get my vote, Donald. You get my vote if you go head up in the jail with somebody your size, your height, your age, and yeah, that part. But yeah, man, it's a big news day. Um, let's take a look at what happened. Let's see. Um, let's see. Trump was found guilty. Here, man, let me turn my sound off. I can hear every mother. I can hear everything outside. Yeah, so Trump found guilty. Oh, who's that? What news is that? Yeah, Trump verdict
of this, and
yeah,
I wanted to ensure
everything.
that my testimony was
Mhm.
perfect.
That's
I knew
Cohen.
that there could be no deviation
Yeah.
from perfection.
Yeah,
And
they don't like Cohen,
and
but
I, afterwards, when the whole thing
the
was
jury
over, we
the jury found
sat
incredible.
and we spoke for
Obviously,
a little bit about
the jury
my
found incredible.
testimony.
Obviously,
And
Man,
Couldn't understand
before
some
y'all say,
criticisms. Oh, a minute
you
and
know,
39 seconds. How could you possibly have two conversations? Well, you can.
before y'all say, Cohen, Trump didn't get to testify. Trump refused to testify, just like in the last trial he was found guilty in. He refused to testify, and that's his right. That's his right. But I just don't like when he fakes like, oh, he didn't get a chance to tell his story. I was gagged. I'm under the gag order. This motherfucker ain't stopped talking shit. So obviously the gag order ain't did nothing to, they ain't put him in no jail. The gag order ain't did nothing. But anyway, so there's that. Trump's guilty, all 34 counts, but that ain't even it for him. He's still got a couple more trials that he's going through. He still got a future. Donald Trump still has some criminal charges that he still has to face. And so while everybody's, upset about this two-tier justice system, I just want to point out the fact that P. Diddy ain't been charged with one thing. Not one thing. But yet, in the fucking media and in the eyes of the public and in the court of public opinion, before Diddy is even charged, bro, he is convicted. Y'all done convicted Diddy. Y'all done convicted Diddy, bro. And I ain't standing up for him. I think that Diddy's a piece of shit. I just think that the FBI and the media and everybody else who's who's leaking all these videos of him, they just crucifying him in the court of public opinion. And I just think that they don't have enough to charge him, Diddy. Otherwise, they would have charged his black ass already. They would have charged his bitch ass already. And then the guy that was in that interview talking about he knows Diddy, they better not believe. They better have more than that, dude. Because that Russian plant that they had in the police interrogation, this motherfucker said Obama was in the cave in 2001 and 9/11 happened on his watch. That motherfucker, hey, listen, for all you people who don't know, George Bush II was president 2001. Okay? He was president. And Dick Cheney was the vice president. For all you people who don't know history and you don't want to talk about history and you blame everything in the last 20 years on President Obama, former President Obama, stop it. Go look at the 8 years that the country was under Republican rule. Under Republican rule. Yeah. The Republicans. The Republicans took you to war to Afghanistan. The Republicans lied to y'all and said that there was weapons of mass destruction. The Republicans, remember Republican Dick Cheney, Vice President Dick Cheney shot his guy on a hunting trip, and the guy come on the news next day, the shot victim, and he apologized for being shot, for getting in the way of Dick Cheney's bullet. That's how motherfucking scary that presidency was. That administration, the Bush administration, 8 years, Bush was in office. War, the Dow Jones broke, the housing crisis, the first one, stocks and bonds and 401ks was took away from hardworking Americans under Republican rule, bro. Stop trying to pass the buck to Obama. Listen, history don't go Abraham Lincoln, Obama, and then Trump. That's not history, bro. Y'all leaving out about 200-300 years of of politics. Anyway, so we gonna move on. We gonna go on to Diddy being the subject, because you know they got some new shit about Diddy. Diddy. Yeah, Diddy. Diddy do it? Yeah, Diddy did it. Diddy did it. Look. Diddy did it. Ooh, wait. Hey, let's get on this for a minute, because I gotta
family. Come on.
look.
We have a good time.
I gotta address something too. Because this video right here, by the Hip Hop Uncensored Podcast. Shout out to these two young brothers, man. They do their thing. I gotta say that. They do their thing. But y'all gotta learn how to correct motherfuckers. Cause like this clown, Judge Joe Brown. No, I ain't gonna call him a clown. Shout out Judge Joe Brown. I don't even know if the nigga's a judge anymore. I really don't. With all this provocative stuff he be trying to say, he be bashing the black community at the same time. He's like the Candace Owens, you know, of the legal realm, I guess. I don't know. But he's on Twitter, he said. He's on the X space with a show called WSBS, White Supremacy or Black Stupidity. Hey, what y'all think about that? We ain't gonna touch that. We're gonna leave that right there. We're gonna let that man tell you. But I just wanna touch on one thing. Judge Joe Brown, Criss Cross, the rap duo founded by Jermaine Dupri, they did not start in 1982, brother. No. Rap was just getting started around. I mean, the whole of rap. I don't even know if it was called hip hop then. Yeah, it was probably but the whole of rap and hip hop was beginning 1982. Yeah. Criss Cross would jump. Criss Cross would make it jump. The Mac Daddy make it jump. 1992, Judge Joe. 1992. You were 10 years off in your assessment. And I chalk that up to you being a college nigga. Okay? A judge, nigga. You're not no street nigga. I wish you would stop faking to these people like you from the street. You can't be from the street and from the legal side of it. You were a judge, so that means you was a lawyer first. And as a lawyer and as a judge, you should know better. You should know better about just stating facts or excuse me, stating non-facts and stating facts on a national platform, on television, all that. You know better. You told them people Criss Cross started in 1982, 1983, and they made it okay for people to sag their pants. And them niggas them young brothers wore their pants backwards, bro. That was their gimmick with their rap. They wore their pants backwards. You know, there was another rap group around their age at the same time that wore their stuff inside out. Them young brothers was just trying to find their niche, bro. And for you to slam them the way you did, and then falsely, bro. So it's Criss Cross that made it okay to sag, and then you said it's sagging and shit started in prison, you know, down in the South, wherever you said the boy was getting poked on, and he was your client or whatever have you, bro. but it can't have started in the prisons where you was a lawyer and on the stage with Crisscross rap group, bro. Make up your motherfucking mind, nigga. But this cat, let me hear where he said it at.
The shorts were too tight.
Mm-hmm. And then look, and then he keeps slamming
Middle-aged women.
Then he kept slamming the WNBA. And I'm only on this subject because this video says that Judge Joe Brown uncovers the hidden truth in Diddy's case. Right? So let's get to that, because he only says what he says about Diddy's case. I don't know if he's talking about Diddy's case or not, but he says it in the very beginning.
Real funny.
He says it in the very, very beginning. And then he don't say it no more.
Homeland Security? Yeah.
Yeah. What's Homeland Security?
Let's let him tell you.
Got to do jurisdictionally with what they claim to have raided him for.
Mm-hmm.
Homeland Security deals with international terror and domestic terrorism.
Right.
Natural and man-made disasters that come out of stuff like there was a storm, tornado, hurricane, or somebody took down the Twin Towers.
Okay.
It deals with customs, immigration, and border security.
Okay.
What
Homeland
the hell
Security.
does that have to do with
Diddy?
Sex trafficking?
Right.
Then there's another thing. Did anybody pay attention to what they raided?
Right.
Or served a search warrant.
One.
They served a search warrant on one of his mansions on the West Coast.
Right. Right.
Yes, sir.
They served one on his Florida mansion, right?
Okay. Okay.
Why did they serve a search warrant on his second mansion on the same lot in Florida? Why search just one of them?
Right.
I know he had another. Wow.
Yeah, he did.
Right.
So they walk out of there with a moderate-sized cardboard box, not a big one, and a moderate-sized trash bag, not a big one. So what is it they seize that can fit in that?
Electronics, computers, hard drives.
No, I wouldn't say hard drives. Might be some video recording devices, some thumb drives, such like.
Right.
And they talk to him at the airport, let him get on a plane and go to some place that does not have an extradition treaty. What are they after?
Well, so this guy is saying that the FBI, you know what I'm saying, was present, and they tipped Diddy off and put him on the plane. Is that what he's saying? I can't tell.
They served a search warrant on one of his mansions on the West Coast, right?
Right.
Yes, sir.
Right.
They served one on his Florida mansion, right?
That's right.
Why didn't they serve a search warrant on his second mansion on the same lot in Florida? Why search just one of them?
Right.
I didn't know he had another. Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know he had another.
They walk out of there. A moderate-sized cardboard box, not a big one.
Okay.
And a moderate-sized trash bag, not a big one.
Okay.
So what is it they seize that can fit in that?
Videos,
Electronics, computers,
video,
tablets, hard drive.
No, I wouldn't say hard.
Okay, well, what would you say?
Some video recording devices.
Okay.
Some thumb drives. Such like.
Right.
Okay.
And they talk to him at the airport, let him get on a plane and go to some place that does not have an extradition treaty. What are they after? By the way, the FBI was there. They have the jurisdiction. They started off dealing with interstate trafficking of women because they were trying to get Jack Johnson. That's how the FBI got started before World War One.
Okay.
To come up with what is now known as the Mann Act, which they most recently got R. Kelly under.
R. Kelly.
So that's their bailiwick. That's why the FBI started, was to get black men caught up in trafficking white women across state lines.
Oh, woo! Is that what the FBI was for? To get black men from trafficking white women across state lines? You know, as much as I want to believe Judge Joe Brown, I know, like I said when I started this rant about him, that he already was giving out some false information about a rap group. So the rap group is further or more recent in history than Jack Johnson and the beginnings of the FBI. So how would you, I don't know. I don't know if he knows what he's talking about or not. But that's pretty provocative what he said, that the FBI was originally started to catch black men taking white women over state lines. Not prostitutes, just white women, period. Let's go.
Now, why did the FBI pull off that search warrant? And by the way, they still don't come up with anything out of it. So you see stuff, what are you just doing, sitting on it?
Right.
Huh?
Now, think about it.
Watch this.
You've seen the list of some of the people that are supposed to have been there.
Okay.
Did they just go in there and use that as a pretext to seize, say, very condemning information on somebody, so one of their guys doesn't have to go through what Trump is going through to work? All right.
Ooh, wee! Soon as he said one of them guys don't have to go through what Trump is going through, these guys shut that shit down. You see, the smoke came out, and when the smoke cleared, bro said, okay, let's go to work. I thought y'all was already at work. Okay. I don't know, man. But listen.
So you know where I want to get started? And we see the
he does not like the women's NBA.
Is femininity being attacked right now as well? Do you think that people are shunning women from being women? Just
man, this dude goes into a tangent about how women ain't supposed to be doing nothing but being moms and making peace. That's what the women in the WNBA need to stop playing basketball and go be mamas. That's what Judge Joe Brown said. I would agree. I like the women's NBA. I like the NBA. I think women are just as passionate as playing sports as men are, and this nigga basically said women ain't got no business playing sports. Man, this nigga retarded, bro. This nigga sound like he's a male chauvinist pig. Like men ain't supposed to teach their sons how to be men. Men ain't supposed to teach their sons how to make peace. Only the woman is supposed to do that, huh? That's a little 1920s on you, Judge Joe. But anyway, let me see. I'm gonna turn this crap off. I just want to get to the part where this nigga said what he said.
Black music. So why is it
about Chris Cross
for 45 years?
Let's see. Let me see. I want y'all to hear that.
The man, 45 years.
Absolutely.
This nigga don't know what he's talking about. I don't even think he's a fan of rap.
It's called a rocking chair. Sophisticated ladies gave it their middle.
Yeah. He talking about he met a dude. He met a lady that he thought was a lady, and then it didn't turn out to be a lady. He swear it was his friend, but I think it was him. What you
doing? Set the music. So why are we stagnated? Why have we allowed the
Why?
national entertainment industry
tell me why.
to dictate that there are going to be no changes in the music. So the young Japanese kids that are seeking what
Listen, bro, I don't need to
produce
know
on
what
our
bro
own,
talking
we
about. Bro
produce
on some,
the
he's on some.
core product, but it doesn't seem to.
Yeah, I believe it. Wow.
I believe it. Wow.
So he's retired. So why is it that we don't even get the ultimate benefit of our own music?
He said
What is
Eminem.
lacking?
Eminem gets all the
And
credit
then
for.
you get the. I'll illustrate part of the problem
Look,
that
let me
gets
see.
to what you're talking.
Look, let me hear. This it. Look.
It's just awful. These men are sitting there fascinating on dominating women when they get these half naked girls dancing up there, gyrating on stage, and they got fantasies of masculine dominance.
Oh yeah. He
You
blamed.
get another check. That's
He blamed the black women there. He blamed the black women for being.
the game, man. It's all the same. My hoes, they be laying down, you know, so I don't have to deal with the cloud. You know, it's all about
Pimping.
and what is it that they've done to masculine images? See, human males that are adjusted, I don't care what color you are, all over the planet.
Right.
It's been about providing, protecting,
True
and
that.
leading.
Shout
and what
out.
we're doing
Give me a
is
shot.
we're playing fucking male hoe.
Oh,
My bitches
gigolo,
take
male
care
hoe.
of me. I got 4 ladies take care of me. Look, 2 of them got GOBs, one get a crazy chick. Hoes, you know, she get AFDC. They take care of me. What you doing,
Right.
dude? Sound
What
like
you
you
doing,
gold
dude?
digging little gigolo bitch pimp, you know.
You gigolo bitch.
Who's your pimp? See, and we out it's about pimping, man. And
It's about pimping, man.
The truth of the matter is, until things got turned around in a penitentiary, the category of person is giving up more head and getting butt fucked more than anybody else, except for the convicted.
Hey, you stop that. You stop that on my channel. After I checked them YouTube. No,
it's a sick game.
Let me see.
But we have the ideation now where we've got that P Valley, Pussy Valley, and it will be. It was July 7th, 1980. My law partner had died, and I was taking over some of his cases, and I was up at the main penitentiary in Nashville. Some dude walked by, sag, bag, and drag.
1980, he said. Some dude walked by, sag, dragged, and lagged there. They're sagging his pants, and the penitentiary niggas told him all week. Let me tell you.
Trying to run. He fall, let's go to his ankle.
Let's let him tell you. Let me shut up.
Like they're in uniform. And then I'm looking at dude with his shit all off his ass. He said, oh man, Lord, like this man, those of us up here doing life in long time, we got everything we need except some soft booties. So we making us some man pussy over there. So we make them wear it down like that loose. And see, when guards ain't around, we make them bend them down, pull them down, and get down. If he try to run, he fall because he goes to his ankles and he trips up his booty up there. See, we don't care. We take him on the cell block. We make him take his pants off. Don't let him wear no panties and that baggy shirt. That be his dress. We be fucking the hell out of him. So he don't even have to feel no pain. Don't even need no KY to get it in.
Wow.
And see, we done made him some jewelry.
Now, remember, this is Judge Joe.
Rid off to his baby sis. She done sent a care back in with some rouge, mascara, eyeshadow, lipstick, and some plastic nails. Yeah, we gonna girl this motherfucker out, boy. By 1982 or 3, Crisscross came on. It got popular. And
that's it right there. Did y'all catch that? 1982 or 83, Crisscross came on. We'll rewind it.
Oh, he just rid off to his baby sis. She done sent a care back and with some rouge, mascara, eyeshadow, lipstick, and some plastic nails. Yeah, we gonna get this motherfucker out, boy. So by 1982 or 3, crisscross came on. It got popular, and they started wearing the kind of shit like they just got out the penitentiary. Then it started spreading. By the time
None of that's true. None of that's true at all. None of that's true at all. 1982, 83. When did Crisscross come out?
I hope you guys are feeling all.
He talking about these kids right here, y'all. He talking about these kids right here that one of them passed away from you know what I'm saying, sickle cell or something like that. You know, sickle cell or something like that. Look, here was their first video, Jump. These is children. Look, that's how they came out. Look. Let's see. Anyway, that's Crisscross for people who don't know. And let's ask Google. Let's ask Google. Let's do that. Because them guys on YouTube, they don't know. They just kids, you know. Okay, Google. What year did the group Crisscross come out?
1991. According to Wikipedia, the duo was discovered by Jermaine Dupri in 1991 and hit worldwide status the following year with their smash hit debut single, Jump, which topped the Billboard Hot 100 for 8 weeks and was certified double platinum as a single.
1991. Their debut album was in 1992. And I'm just saying that because Judge Joe Brown has a responsibility to be, you know, somewhat honest. I mean, he don't have to be honest. He could be a lying sack of shit all he wants, right? What does he think, that people just don't know how to do research? That may be true. There's so many grown-ups in America today who don't know how to critically think for themselves and don't know how to do basic research. This man sat here and told these young men that Crisscross, a rap duo, started in 1983. Now, 5 minutes before he said that, he said he remembers the day like it was yesterday when he was in the prison and he seen the guy walk by, sagged, dragged, and bagged. It was 1980, he said. So in 1980, when you seen the first person sagging because he was getting raped by the other inmates, 2 years later, you seen the rap group Crisscross? How, Judge Joe Brown, when they didn't even hit the scene until 10 years later, sir? 10 years later, sir. I don't even think them boys was born in 1980. They probably was born in 1980, but they was babies, bro. They was babies. Was they born in 1980? I don't know. But their debut album was in 1992, sir. And you want to blame these young men for the state of sagging? I don't know if you were saying they started wearing your pants off your butt like gang members, but as y'all could see, they weren't gang members. They were just some young kids wearing their pants backwards. Yeah, they were baggy, but their pants were backwards, right? And then, like I said, there was another rap group. I can't remember. It might have been Lil Bow Wow, who wore his sit inside out. Could have been Lil Roman. I don't remember. But it was the 90s, sir. That's my point. And the reason why I know is because I was born in 76. In 83, I was 8 years old. Rap was just beginning. I remember when Criss Cross came out. I was a teenager, sir. But I know you don't know Judge Joe Brown because you're really not a rap fan anyway. You never have been. I used to watch you when you were on daytime television, and you used to go in on the black folks that came in front of you. And everybody knows it. Everybody know you a cold sellout, nigga. We know you work for the white establishment. We know you work for Twitter Space. Man, come on, man, with that bullshit. We know you're a provocateur. You're not even good at being provocative, bro. You know, because the shit you were saying was way out, bro. And it sounds more like you need to come out the closet, sir. I don't know how you was dancing with a fine young chick, and then she got a boner. Nigga, you couldn't tell? Nigga, you was a cold nigga, Judge Brown. You was a cold nigga, man. Anyway, man, that's my spiel, man. I'm getting ready to go back in. I just want y'all to know that Donald Trump was found guilty today of all 34 counts, right? Who the hell is that? Donald Trump was found guilty, all 34 counts, felony counts. He still has the trial to go through in Georgia, where he tried to steal the election in their state. Another one of his lawyers, Jenna Ellis, she already pled guilty to the RICO charges in Georgia. Jenna Ellis did, but Jenna Ellis also just lost her law license in the state of Colorado after being indicted on the fake elector scheme. It's a lot of fake shit going on, man, with the Republicans, man, with the right. And they don't care. They don't care that they just be making up shit. They don't care that they don't know the difference between an opinion and a fact. Nah, they don't care. You see, Donald, instead of testifying in his case to help his case, he went out in the hallways during recess and read from opinion articles. Opinion articles, sir. Sir, you 77, almost 78 years old, Donald Trump. I don't know if you know the difference between facts and opinions. Obviously, I mean, it's evident that you don't, but it could be said that you're just plain stupid. The sad part is you got grown-up Americans who, ride with you, and, you keep telling them about how poor they are because of the Biden administration taking all their money and not letting them make any more. But yet you have no problem asking these same people to donate to your lawyer funds, even though your lawyers are paid for. Now make that make sense. No, even more, make it make sense to me, good my fellow Americans, why you would give your poor people money to a millionaire, a billionaire. Oh, is he billionaire? Billionaire? I don't know. He's rich. He's richer than you. His lawyers are paid for. He don't need anything from you. Why y'all giving him your money and then complain about how Biden is making everything so hard for you to live? I don't know. But anyway, no, also, Diddy ain't been charged with a thing. Nah, Diddy, let's see. Has Diddy been charged with Diddy? Has Diddy been charged with anything? Let's ask Twitter. Let's see. New Diddy lawsuits. Civil lawsuits.
Yeah.
These civil lawsuits now. Civil. These are civil lawsuits now. These are not, I repeat, these are not criminal charges. These are not
is accusing Sean
criminal
Combs of
charges.
his alleged sex assault victims. That's one of the new
I
details we're
would-
learning tonight.
Where is Diddy whereabouts? Hey, look. This guy right here. Wait, let me see how much time. Look, fuck it. 20 more minutes, man. Look.
The man who allegedly opened fire inside of one of former President Donald Trump's Florida hotels several years ago made some wild statements to law enforcement in his interviews, saying he was a sex slave for Sean Diddy Combs. Well, now that federal investigators have raided two of the rapper's homes and an arrest and indictment in a sex trafficking operation could be imminent, the man's comments sound a little less crazy. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Okay, I'm going to talk about something that I really didn't think I would. Something that when I first heard it, I actually had no idea what this was even about. So this came up during...
Listen, I'm going to let this guy do his shit, bro. Not really. Scratch that. I ain't that. I just want y'all to know that this dude that's in this interrogation went up in this Trump hotel, gun swinging, gun blazing. I think he got into a shootout with the police. He sounds like he's a Russian immigrant. So, you know, he's an immigrant. He's not an American citizen. But oh boy, his crime. Oh boy. So let me get it right. So immigrant crime is bad. Only when you immigrated from South America. So if you immigrated from a European place, then your crime is forgiven. I'm just a little confused because this guy went up in there, guns blazing. He never really had a reason for why he did what he did, except for he was helping Trump. This is what he tells the people, that him and Trump are two peas in a pod. They're both brilliant. They both think the same. But Trump needs his help to expose Obama and who did he say? Harry Trump. Harry Trump and Obama are working together from a cave in Afghanistan because Obama is, I don't know. Let's let him tell you.
Multiple times during our live Q&A shows. The reason I say all this is because after several bombshell lawsuits were filed against Combs, accusing him.
Yeah, none of that has to do with what this dude did.
The state attorney's office says that Jonathan Oddie fired shots inside the lobby and toward the chandelier on the ceiling, then draped a giant American flag across the hotel's front. He walked around breaking items like computer monitors, throwing things around the lobby.
Off. This tweaker.
Police officers arrived.
Tweaker shit.
In front of him, there was a shootout. Seemingly tried to make a run for it, but he had to.
Look, this fool had a shootout with the police. This fool had a shootout with the police, y'all. This fool shot it out with the popo. He's still alive, of course. You know, he's still alive, of course. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. What's up, Brody? Oh shit. Live on this thing right quick, popping it.
What you want to talk about?
Oh, Trump's guilty plea versus Puff Daddy's allegations.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, should be the one thing.
Okay. Yep. Here I come. Yep. I got you. Yep. For sure. Okay. My nigga. Gone. Yeah. We finna get Master Chill Wheel on here on the wheels of steel. Okay. Yeah. So like I said, Trump's guilty plea. What they say, Trump had what, like 90 something criminal charges against this man. And American society want to act like he did nothing wrong. But yet, Puff Daddy, no charges whatsoever, all allegations. They want him thrown under the jail before he even gets charged. That's just the way things go. So here we go again with this white guy, shoots it out with the popo. But now he's got so much to tell you about the Boulets, the black Illuminati, yeah, who are trying to take down Trump. Yeah, okay.
Shot in the leg. He didn't get very far. Police found him hiding. They took him into custody. Adi was taken to the hospital with 3 gunshot wounds, 2 in one leg, 1 in the other. And while at the hospital, Adi reportedly made several bizarre statements and asked repeatedly to speak with the FBI, Secret Service, CIA, the media. When Adi appeared before a judge, he didn't make any kind of wild outburst, but he seemingly admitted to committing at least one of the crimes he's charged with.
Now remember, this is supposed to be Diddy's sex slave and drug mule. I'm just a little confused. So, yeah, okay.
Aggravated assault with a firearm, 1 count of armed burglary with a battery or an assault, 1 count of armed criminal mischief causing damages greater than $1,000, 1 count of armed grand theft, and 1 count of making a false fire alarm offense. So those are the charges. Sir, do you have any money to pay for your own private attorney?
I will request as of now that the court grants me an attorney. I do have funds to pay for my attorney, but I haven't had time to meet with him yet. So I don't know if they're gonna take my case or not.
Given the serious nature of these charges, I will appoint the public defender's office to represent you for this preliminary first appearance hearing. Well, it's very clear. It's the surveillance footage and witness accounts corroborate that the defendant discharged a handgun multiple times at the arriving City of Doral Police Department and Miami-Dade Police Department law enforcement officers. So that even though it doesn't specifically state 5, it does mention that there were more than, I believe, two uniformed officers in addition to the unarmed security guard who threatened to kill as well. And there was damage greater than
who he threatened to kill as well, a security guard, who this guy threatened to kill as well. And he tried to kill 5 other police officers. But somehow, this guy, he's got no charges anymore because he's got some wild stories to tell about Sean Puff Daddy Diddy Combs.
$1,000 at the Trump National Doral because it says it was over 30,000. So, anything else?
Well, unclear. Well, like I said, there's unclear. There's not a number specifically listed. There could have been 1 officer on one side and 1 officer on the other. That's officers in general. Cool. As for
what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? Whether there was 1 officer on this side of the room and 1 officer on this side of the room, and whether there was 1 officer or 2 officers or 3 officers. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Nothing. It's called justification. That's what that's called. They justifying what this grown man did.
as I don't think, I didn't see necessarily the alarm pushing, but I did push alarm.
I did push alarm, he says. I did push alarm.
Specifically mentioned here, although. Okay.
You can tell him,
You know, sir, everything's being recorded, just so you know.
just so you
If you
know,
want to speak, it's fine. I'm happy to listen.
right? Mhm.
Your attorney turned the microphone off, though. Probably a wise move.
Despite
Probably.
having happened so many years ago, though, Adi's case is still not yet gone to trial. The next in-person status update at the Miami.
This was May 18th, yeah, what's it say? Yeah, May 18th, 2018, that this dude did this. Now, you got to remember too that Trump was in office 2016. This is just the second year into Trump's presidency. And this guy is saying he did this act, this shooting at the police and this laying down of the American flag in the Trump Hotel. This was a warning. This was him trying to warn President Trump that he was under attack by the deep state, and this guy had all the goods on it. All he needed to do was talk to the Secret Service and the FBI and the CIA. He was going to tell the FBI and the CIA that Obama was really a CIA agent who he knows, because he knows about the CIA of Obama when in 2001, when Obama pretended to be bin Laden. Yeah, and then Obama blew up the Twin Towers by himself. Yeah, so this guy's got all the goods. He's got all the goods.
Dade County Courthouse is scheduled for.
Once again, not sure what this has to do with Diddy sex trafficking and fucking Diddy's wife and the rap industry selling drugs to America through Diddy's private jet. Okay.
April 19th. So with all that in mind, what does this all have to do with Diddy? Well, after Adi was released from the hospital while still wearing what appears to be a hospital gown, Adi did interviews with law enforcement, including the Secret Service. And we have part of that interrogation. And I will tell you right now, he says some bizarre stuff, okay?
No, he says
after
some
talking
stupid
about various kinds of conspiracy theories.
Right.
Adi asks this one thing out of the blue.
Do you know Diddy Combs?
Oh, Danny.
Yeah,
He did it whatever he wants. So,
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule. The Boule is a branch of the Illuminati.
Okay.
It's the black people.
Okay,
It is the
first thing
black
to talk about
people.
here. The Boule is a real thing. It is the senior leadership of Sigma Pi Phi fraternity, the oldest postgraduate fraternity founded by and for black men. It was a secret society in its beginning, but now has chapters all over the United States. This is an organization for black professionals already experienced in their careers, and Sean Diddy Combs is sometimes rumored to have been a member of Sigma Pi Phi, but no indication that he is. Tom?
Did Diddy even go to college and join the fraternity? I don't.
I mean, this whole thing isn't a little bit out there, right? Really
Right.
makes you think about the people in your life, what they're all about. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Well,
Not really. I don't think about the people in my life and who I surround myself with because this weirdo is talking. I think, wow, this guy's a real nut job and he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Let's lock his bitch ass up for what the fuck he did. Assault on police officers, the burglarization of the Trump Hotel, firing shots at the police. Okay, right? Shouldn't we be charging this guy or them? I don't know.
there is a service that can help you learn about the
Yeah, whatever. people mean?
It's these attorneys,
Listen,
which are
listen. This guy's conspiracy. Check it.
This is when he starts to create a web of people that he believes are involved in a larger conspiracy.
I had someone with Sean, okay? And he belongs to that agenda. That's why he's so famous. They got all the contracts. It's these attorneys, which are Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes.
So is it Diddy's attorneys who are white guys, or is it the black Illuminati? See, he done already told two different versions already.
Ben Mercedes worked for Bad Boy Entertainment for 4 years and worked for Hillary Rodman for 5. Okay.
So Mark Garagos and Ben
Oh, he's
Mercedes
not
might
black.
be names you recognize. They are well-known legal partners who have represented celebrities like Michael Jackson, Chris
Okay.
Brown, Winona Ryder,
Right.
Colin Kaepernick, Justice Smollett.
Okay.
Now, Mark
All
Garagos has helped Combs fight legal battles before. In fact, in
Mhm.
2015, the Los Angeles County District Attorney decided not to file felony charges against Combs after he reportedly assaulted a football coach at UCLA with a
Whoa.
kettlebell weight.
Wow.
Combs' son Justin,
kettlebell weight?
the coach reportedly sent him home from practice. It was a whole big mess.
Okay.
Regardless, though, he has an even closer relationship with Combs. He was actually a Bad Boy Entertainment intern back when it was Bad Boy Records.
All right.
Ben and his father Kenny were honored at a Variety magazine event called Power of Law back in
Okay.
2019, and
All
Combs
right.
was there to speak about them. Ben Mercedes
Okay.
also
All
took the
right.
podium
Once
and had some-
again, that none of that shit has anything to do with what dude did. Okay. So let's get back to
bombshell.
the bombshell.
In a
Here's the
2023
bombshell.
lawsuit, Cassie, whose real name is Cassandra Ventura, she sued Sean Combs. She claimed that the rapper just supplied her with drugs.
Okay. All right. Okay. We
made
know
public-
about that.
Listen to what he said.
Listen to
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard lots of business on what they would do.
said he had sex with Cassie and Sean. Sean would masturbate and tell him what to do with Cassie. Then he goes on to say, I had 13 cars. Okay. Then he goes on to say, I heard a lot. Okay. He heard a lot.
This Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with people and stuff, and I was like a sex slave, okay? For them, that's what I was. That's all, all right?
That is eerie. That is eerie. But not only that, Adi says he got an STD from the encounter and sued.
I called herpes, and I came back and sued for herpes and won. Well,
He sued for herpes and won.
Mark Garagos and Ben Davis were his attorneys, okay? And Christopher Leon's here was my attorney. They asked me to turn in that, which was the video recording, and I did so. They gave the batching accidentally, and it's possible I threw it in the honest.
He threw it away. They gave it back to him and they threw it away. It's possible he took can't
Of course, this was years before Cassie filed her lawsuit against
Right.
Combs. So the
Yeah.
investigators aren't really sure
Right.
what Adi is talking about
Nah.
and move on. But knowing what we know now about the allegations that Cassie made and others made, Adi's statement seems to corroborate.
seems to cooperate, but yet he said he sued Diddy for herpes. So if he would have sued Sean Puff Daddy for anything, there would be records, court records. They say there is no court records of anybody paying this guy anything. Not a settlement, not a herpes bump, not anything.
Some of what she said, right? Remember, Cassie said she would be forced to have sex with escorts or prostitutes. Adi,
True.
who describes himself as an investor and entrepreneur, is also reportedly a former stripper and porn actor.
Okay.
Could it be that
Could
he
it
was
be?
working as an escort
Sure.
in the Miami area when Cassie claimed these things should happen?
Sure.
But
This
during
could
the
be
interview,
true.
Adi often makes references to a cabal of rich people who have agendas. He claims the hip hop world had its own goal.
The hip hop agenda is an agenda to move drugs all over America. So you move all the they move all the dope. Okay, all the dope on private jets. Don't get screened by customs, by the
Private jets, they will too get screened by customs, but okay. All the dope in America for the last 500 years has come off of Diddy's private plane.
he's diagnosed.
And he would know because he was a sex worker.
States, okay, they move what's called high grade power MDMA. They move cocaine and they move liquid cocaine in the bottles too. Okay, so they put the liquid
They move MDMA powder, MDMA high powered MDMA, cocaine, and liquid cocaine as well, all in the same bottles. The wine?
cocaine in the bottles and move it. I put liquid cocaine on the back of myself. It says Diddy and Kathy.
He's seen the liquid cocaine. He drank it himself, having sex with Diddy and Kathy. So he's seen the liquid cocaine, you know, enough to supply America in the same room that he's having sex with Diddy. And so they doing major drug deals and freak offs, and then supplying America with drugs, you know, because that's the rap agenda.
Okay, it's not good. He drinks all the time.
This
It's
particular
not good.
statement brings your attention to
That's it all.
multiple allegations in Cassie's lawsuit, as well as a lawsuit that was filed by Rodney Jones, Little Rod Jones, the former.
Yeah, no, that guy's statement about the liquid cocaine that he drank doesn't take me back to Little Rod's lawsuit or Cassie's. It keeps me right with that guy where he is, the liquid cocaine. So let's go down a little more deep in this guy's rabbit hole.
I don't talk about you right now. I talk about you. Let me understand you.
By the way,
Let me see. The
he
cop,
again mentions an alleged lawsuit settlement between himself and Combs, but really doesn't get a chance to elaborate further.
I've had a great life. I settled $4.125 million with Diddy. Okay, well, he's scared of those.
he said he just settled with 500 something dollars with Diddy.
I don't want to talk about Diddy right now. I want to talk about you.
I don't want to talk about Diddy right now. I want to talk about you, sir, because you are who we arrested shooting at our officers. So let's talk about you, sir.
I understand you.
By the way, we found no evidence that Combs paid Adi $5 million. Just want to be clear about that.
So,
But that is
so this guy, Law and Crime Network, wants to be clear about the fact that there's no evidence that Diddy paid this guy 500 million or 5 million or $5. There's no evidence of any of that. So let's believe him some more then, shall we?
what Adi has to say about Combs in his interrogation. But how does this all connect back to a shootout at a hotel? Well, it seems Adi is making the connection between Combs and his lawyers and then presidential candidate Donald Trump.
Oh,
Adi had made many pro-Trump statements and seemed to believe that the attorneys were trying to take him down. So he decided that the American flag draped across the front desk of a hotel would send some sort of message.
So wait a minute. So It's not the deep state that's trying to take Trump down. It's Puff Daddy's two lawyers. You know, the two white ones, or Jewish, white, I don't know, but they're both part of the Boles, the you know, the black arm of the Illuminati, right? These, yeah, anyway. Oh, oh, that's tequila, boy.
Now, while some of what Adi had to say seems to correlate with the new investigation into Combs or
Not
new
really.
allegations asserted against Combs,
Not really.
we do need to take everything with a very large grain of salt.
Oh,
because
do we?
Adi is not the most reliable narrator.
Oh,
Here's
is-
another portion.
Is
of
that
this
right,
interview.
sir?
They've been promoting a hate agenda against Trump. So people hate him. Okay, because they know he is very alpha. Okay.
Very alpha.
In the sense that he likes money, he likes labor.
So P. Diddy and his lawyers not only are selling, are not only are bringing in tons and tons and tons of liquid cocaine, powder cocaine, MDMH through his private jets, but he's also pimping out his own wife. So not different, you know, trafficking of women, just his own wife. He's paid anyway. So this guy, he paid this guy to fuck his wife in front of him, and that's the sexual trafficking that this guy witnessed, and the liquid cocaine. And it's Diddy and his lawyers that are trying to take down this 2018 now. They're trying to spread a message of hate against Donald Trump. They're trying to make everybody hate Donald Trump. This 2008 now, and from 2018. So from 2018 till now, what's that? 6 years. I don't think I've ever heard one time where Bad Boys and Diddy and them were into politics and trying to sabotage Donald Trump's win. Plus he had won in 2016, so he was there. He was president 2016 until 2020. Yeah. So not sure what Trump what Diddy and his lawyers could have done to change that. But this guy went out of his way to make sure that it stopped. Or did he stop it, or did he just wants Trump to know about it? Because him and Trump are the same people. Let him tell you.
Money. I mean, like women, they know they want to be famous certain ways with Tommy, with other people, because they want him out of the government. Okay. But this ain't happening because it's too smart for them. You know what I'm saying? Don is intelligent. We have a similar type of intelligence and overview of things. The only thing is he's not seeing that Hillary is a different cousin of his and Obama have a different plan for him.
Okay, stop. So this guy tells the cops Donald Trump doesn't know that his distant cousin Harry and Obama have plans for him to get him out of office in 2018. And even though Trump is like super duper smart and super alpha, he's just like him. This guy and Trump are two peas in a pod. They're super alpha. They love money. They love women. And they're super smart. but he knows the plan, but Trump doesn't know the plan from his distant relative Harry and Obama. So that's why he took Trump's hotel hostage to get the message out to Trump. Yeah, so that's this. That's it. So
You understand? No offense to Obama. I know each and every American, but he was part of that 9/11 agenda. He's a CIA agent, an ex-CIA agent. That's why there's so much identity issue with Obama. Who knows his real name? They say he was born in Indonesia, and he's also born in Hawaii.
So Obama was born in Indonesia and also in Hawaii, and no one knows his real name because he's a former CIA agent who was a part of the whole 9/11 in 2001, even though Obama wasn't president until 2008. 2001, well, from 2001, or excuse me, from 2000 to 2008, there was president in America. His name was Bush Jr., and his vice president was Dick Cheney. So for those who don't know, 8 years of Dick Cheney and Bush Jr. Just the point. Obama wasn't even a thought yet. But okay, we'll let your guy continue.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows but him.
The same CIA agent.
He knows. Nobody else knows.
Osama bin Laden never existed. It was a creation of the CIA, and it was Obama in a cave talking.
So, Osama bin Laden never existed. It was Obama in a cave talking shit and dressed like an Arab. Are you with me? Okay, because that's where you're going.
And
looking like an Arab.
They bombed Twin Towers.
And then they bombed.
So my thought.
And then they bombed the Twin Towers. So I guess Obama flew the plane that bombed the Twin Towers because he was in a cave in I don't know if it was Afghanistan or Saudi Arabia or whatever cave this guy puts him in 2001. 2001. Let's see. Okay, Google. Just a brief intermission, y'all. Let's see. Just want a quick, good question. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Where was President Obama in the year 2001?
Here are some results from the web.
What did Obama do in the year 2000? Obama made his first run for the United States Congress when he sought the Democratic U.S. House seat in Illinois, 1st District. So Obama was running for Congress for the state of Illinois in 2000. Yeah, he was Congress. Not sure how he could be running for his state of Illinois and in a cave with the CIA at the same time. Sorry. But, you wouldn't expect a guy from Russia to know real United States history. I mean, why would he? He's from Russia. But you know who really was KGB or ex-CIA and his president? Vladimir Putin. But we'll move on. we'll move on.
Is I'm here to expose each and single one of them, the American public, for the crimes committed on September 11th, 2001.
Okay.
Wild stuff.
Okay. Right. Let's get another dose of uninterrupted this guy with his story.
Well, then, you know what I'm saying?
So just so y'all can get a dose of what these guys are listening to.
He's not the most reliable narrator.
Mhm.
Here's another portion of his interview.
We promote a hate agenda against Trump. So people hate, okay, because they know he is very alpha. Okay, very alpha in the sense that he likes money, he likes to make money, and he likes women, and they know they want to be famous certain ways with Stormy, with other people, because they want him out of the government. Okay. But it ain't happening because
But it ain't happening because he's too smart.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to do Don is intelligent.
Don is
We have a
intelligent.
similar type
We have
of
a similar
intelligence
intelligence.
overview of things.
Overview.
The only thing is he's not seeing that Hillary
Things
is his cousin of his,
Harry.
and Obama have a different plan for him. You understand? No offense to Obama.
No offense to
I love
Obama.
each and every American, but he was part of that 9/11 agenda. He's a CIA agent, an ex-CIA agent. That's why there's so much identity issues with Obama.
Okay.
Who knows his real name? They say what he was born in Indonesia. And he was born in, nobody knows.
Right.
Why? Because this ex-CIA agent.
Oh, that's why.
Basically, Osama bin Laden never existed.
Basically.
It was a creation of the CIA, and it was Obama in a cave talking and looking like an Arab.
Okay.
And then they bombed the Twin Towers.
And
okay. So my problem is,
his
I'm
problem
here to expose each and single one of
He's
them
here
to the
to
American
expose
public for the crimes committed on September 11th, 2001.
Wild stuff. I know.
Yeah. Anyway, we off of this shit, bro. But this dude, Jesse Weber, he promoting this bullshit by having this dude up here. And I think it's disgraceful because that dude is clearly that guy is clearly unstable. He's clearly talking some shit he heard through QAnon, I'm sure. Or he was briefed by Vladimir Putin to tell this story. Yeah, but it don't matter. I don't know what I mean, the apples and the oranges that he's discussing have nothing at all to do with humans or human smuggling or human sex trafficking or excuse me, I already said it. Or now it done went from FTX trafficking to supplying the entire American society with all the hard DRUGs from MDHDs to they give it all. They got it all. I'm trying to figure out how do they have enough to supply the American public as well as the Diddy freak off. Because the freak offs, for what they say, they are up. They up. So they need a lot of D's, RUGs up in there, and then the American society. Newsflash to homeboy. American society is dying from Fenty. Yeah, Fenty. Not liquid MDHDs and liquid yayo. They not on that, brother. That was you was drinking all of that. He said he drank a lot of it. So he was drinking all of the liquid yayo and snorting the powder yayo and eating up the MDMAs at the free peak at the freak offs. Anyway, I'm out of here, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe, man. I'm out of here, man. I'm gonna go pop it, man, with my guy, bro. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it, man. Let me see. What's up, homie? What's up, Elvis? How you doing? How long ago was that? Right on, brother. Right on. Thanks for tuning in, man. We're gonna go live again, man. I'm gonna get my guys on here, man, and we gonna pop it, man. Trump was found guilty, and Diddy did it. Diddy did it. Oh, let me play my last little thing before I get out of here. Let me see. Shout out to Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin, same last name as me. Eddie Griffin. Yeah. Eddie Griffin said this funny ass shit, bro. Eddie Griffin. Look, let's see. Let's let Eddie finish the song. Let's take a follow. Oh wait, that's not it. That's not it. Hold on. Oh, that's not the one. Oh, is it? No. Let me see. Oh man, what the fuck is all this crap? Oh, excuse my language, YouTube. Oh. There it is. There we go.
He's on the run. He jumped on a jet.
Look, listen to what he say, man. Because Judge Joe Brown, I played earlier, said some stuff that made sense too, bro. He said before the FBI went up and served the search warrant at Diddy's mansions, they tipped him off. He's saying that the FBI took Diddy to the airport. Because you guys got to remember too, right? The day after Sean Puff Daddy Combs got raided, the internet saw pictures of him getting on a private plane, private jet. And they saying, you know, Homeland Security went up in there and took all the stuff out of the house, right? Homeland Security. Now they said these is two different entities now. Now you've seen the pictures of the Diddy raid, right? Taking pictures, they dapping and high-fiving. They got the batarams and the fucking tanks and the motherfucking big guns. And yeah, man, they was deep and they was, yeah, all that. They went up in Diddy's places like they was looking for a serial killer. Like they had bodies buried underneath the house. Human bodies, like they had, you know, but not to be. And then they come out of there with little bitty boxes of stuff. And that was months ago, y'all. Months ago. Not one charge brought. Not one anything brought against this man. Not one, you know, indictment. Not one. Not one, bro. So, yeah, that part. Not one. So let's let this man take a second.
Miami. The feds were in Miami. So somebody tipped this brother off because he just happened to be on the plane the day before they were raid his property. He got an inside man there at the Federal Bureau of Homeland Security.
A lot of theories out there about the downfall of Diddy. One of them is that the Hollywood elite are trying to sacrifice the man.
Shout out to Celebrity Lounge. Okay. Eddie Griffin exposes how the Hollywood elite are trying to sacrifice Diddy. They say the nigga already dead, man. It's just a matter of time, man. They say he ain't making enough money for the real Illuminati. Let me tell y'all something. That shit Judge Joe Brown was talking about earlier, the boulets, the black arm of the Illuminati. Yeah. It is gonna eat a dick up. I think even Judge Joe Brown at the end of that one video, he called them some boule bitches. He called them motherfuckers boule bitches. Probably because I don't know why. I ain't gonna get to guessing why he called them that, but they obviously don't have no power. They're not scary. They may be a secret society or you know, they're a fraternity from college, you know, like the rest of them. You know, the rest of the, you know, who got the scariest fraternities is the white guys. You know, the white fraternities are the scariest. Y'all better check your facts. Y'all scared of the Illuminati, but you better learn about the skull and bones. You better learn about the skull and bones, man. You better learn. Yeah, y'all keep talking about the Illuminati and the secret societies. There's a lot of secret societies. There's a lot of secret fraternities. There's a lot of secret sororities. Where do you think they were born? You better check your facts. You better do research. History is very important. I'm going to tell y'all, history is very important. You're going to hear people tell you today and tomorrow that history is not important and that they don't want to discuss history and they don't want to read the history and they want to leave. You cannot ignore your history, period. Because if you don't know where you came from, then you don't know where you're going. You can't move forward without looking back to know where you came from. See what I'm saying? And if you ignore history, right, you will be doomed to repeat it. Period. And that's not me trying to preach or tell you read your history. Read your history so that you know that what you're seeing today has been seen before, has been done before. You ever heard there's nothing new under this old moon? There's nothing new that's been done under this old sun? Real shit, man. Real shit. Real spit. Okay, let's get into this.
He's on the run. He jumped on a jet, paused in Miami, and the fans were there in Miami. So somebody tipped his brother off because he just happened to be on the plane the day before they gonna raid his property. He got an inside man there at the Federal Bureau of Homeland Security.
There's been a lot of theories out there about the downfall of the diddle. One of them is that the Hollywood elites are trying to sacrifice the man.
Anytime you selling dancing in your videos, see dancing your shit, going over there, bro, baby. Nigga, everybody coming out here, said it's the most famous nigga. Oh,
Oh.
on Diddy's homes for sex
Oh,
trafficking.
man. Oh my God. That shit's funny as fuck. Diddy do it, Diddy did it. Yeah, he did it. Yeah, Diddy did it. Diddy did it.
One of them is that the Hollywood elites are trying to sacrifice the man.
Let me tell y'all something, bro. Somebody gonna put that shit right there in the song. Somebody's gonna sample that Eddie Griffin clip right there, bro. All right, y'all. Really badass butter TV. Y'all, man, just tap like, man. Make sure you tap like. Elvis, make sure you tap like, man. Thank you, man. That's probably my only viewer in the whole world, man. You know, nigga being shadow banned and shit. And motherfuckers better keep checking too, because they've been unsubscribing my channel from y'all. So y'all make sure when you get up tomorrow that you still subscribed, if you subscribed, because they've been, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it's cool. I'm just a little guy. I ain't got no big numbers or nothing. But we're going up though. And some more to come. All right, I'll be back on in a little bit. Billy Badass Butter TV. I'm out, man. Gone.